Hi guys, I'm going to be making a video today showing you the Runtastic road bike app that I use primarily for cycling. Runtastic makes a number of different apps, and this happens to be the road bike app, and I've used it for quite a while, actually a couple years. And just recently I have found a huge glaring problem with this. So maybe you guys can help me out with it, or maybe Runtastic can see this and fix the problem, because I've emailed them a few times and they have not come up with anything. So if you've never seen the Road Bike Pro app by Runtastic, here's the basic layout. I really like it. You have a complete customizable dashboard here with a number of different things. Just tap that guy here and really you can customize the order, layout, pretty much everything you want in whatever order up here. You also can have the ability to do full screen, which I like. A lot of the other cycling apps out there don't have a full screen view. And everything from songs to power song, when you think you need a little extra oomph, to customizable voice updates over when you're cycling, such as distance, duration, pace, speed, heart rate, your current cadence, the calories you're burning, and a whole host of other things. It does a lot of stuff. So jumping right into it, over here in the settings, you have the ability to pair your heart rate monitor, speed, and cadence. Well, heart rate monitor, you have the ability to connect via an ANT chip that plugs into the bottom of your phone for people that don't have an iPhone 4S, so the people that use the iPhone 4 or older, or people that have the iPhone 4S and newer can use the new Bluetooth enabled pairing with the different devices, whether it be your cadence or your heart rate monitor. So, just recently I got a new Cadence Sensor. And this is a brand new out that just came out this year. Let's see if you guys can see this. You hit the light here. It is the RPM Cadence Sensor by Wahoo. It is just a little round blue thing that you attach to your crank. Very, very simple, no magnets, nothing special to hook it up, and it automatically connects to your Bluetooth. So herein lies the problem. As you can see, Bluetooth enabled is one button. So what it does is it turns on all three of these sensor detecting at once. So if all you have is, say, a heart rate monitor or a cadence sensor, in my case, it is still constantly searching for all the other different monitors. So if you're riding next to somebody that has a heart rate monitor on or a speed sensor on their bike, this will pick it up. So the easy solution for Runtastic would be to make a toggle for each one of these monitors. So when I want to pair it with Bluetooth, I flip it on and it searches for that specific device instead of searching for them all at once. The other huge problem that I can see with this is because it's constantly searching for devices and you don't have all these filled with your own monitors, is it's going to be running the battery down. And this is the same with an ANT device. It's automatically going to be searching for each individual device on this if you don't have one particularly hooked up. I've actually been on a ride when I had my heart rate monitor hooked up, and it picked somebody else's cadence sensor up. So when I got home, I had a nice little graph of somebody else's cadence sensor. So this is a big problem that I think Runtastic needs to fix. If you look at Map My Ride has the ability to individually turn each sensor on or off, so it's not constantly searching for a sensor if you don't have one. So in my case, I have a Bluetooth cadence sensor. Well, in this app, what happens is speed and cadence sensor, I will go to connect speed and cadence sensor, I turn it on, it turns all of these on. and it thinks my cadence sensor is also a speed sensor. And because it's not a speed sensor, it disables my GPS reading down here. If I had the ability to turn the Bluetooth on only from my cadence sensor, my GPS speed and distance and everything would still be logged in here via the GPS, and the cadence would be controlled via my cadence sensor. Well, now it doesn't log anything but my cadence because it thinks it's a speed sensor too. Well, this may be part of the product's fault. I think it's more Runtastic's fault because it doesn't have the ability to automatically turn on and off each individual sensor via the app. If somebody can think of a better way to fix this other than buying a whole bunch of sensors, please let me know, or if Runtastic you're watching this, it's time to fix your app. As far as apps go, I've played with Strava, I've played with Map My Ride, I've played with a number of the other ones out there, and this happens to be my favorite for what it can do. And it can do everything from people at home watch you, and they can actually send cheers while you're out riding. Sometimes that can be creepy or not. It has the actual weather here in Oklahoma City, sunrise, sunset, which is handy, and I haven't seen any of the other bike apps offer, like temperature and wind direction, which could be handy for planning out your ride. It records all of my routes, or I can create routes in the app or on the computer and upload them to this. Well, I know some of the other apps do this. It's not quite as comprehensive as this app, at least having everything on one screen. Some of the other apps you can toggle one way or the other, and it will show you different stats about while you're riding. I like to have everything in front of me. Also, I like to have the full screen feature. But more so, I like it just to be able to tell me what I'm doing while I'm riding without having anything on. And I can program it to be, tell me what I'm doing every 5 miles, every 10 miles. I can have it do every mile if I want it to. And I really like their website and the sharing options. I can share those to Facebook and Twitter and some of those other social networks. So Runtastic, if you're listening, please fix this. I know people have complained about the battery issue, and I think this is the main thing that's causing people to lose their battery because it's constantly searching for sensors to try and pair. If you fix this, I think it'll fix your battery issue and make it one of the top cycling apps in the App Store again. Thanks.